Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got a little bit of a different video for you. We're going to be doing a My Hero Academia Class 1A tier list. If you didn't know, I find tier list videos quite entertaining. I quite enjoy them. I like making them. It's a great way to get your opinion across in a fun way, and they're quite entertaining videos. So as always, if you can go plus ultra on the like and subscribe button, your support is always very much appreciated. But also, I want to use this video to kind of gauge your guys' opinion. Like, with not a lot going on My Hero Academia, the strongest hero right now, you can let me know down in the comments, what type of content do you want to see on the strongest hero? Aside from obviously summon videos, trying out a new unit, doing videos on a unit if they're overpowered, etc. What My Hero the Academia, the strongest hero videos do you want to see in between that when there's not a lot going on essentially? What would you like to see? That's what I also want to know. I want to gauge your opinion on this video as well. So let me know down in the comments what type of videos you want to see on Strongest Hero. Also, there's also a tier list for like all the characters in the anime as well that we could do on My Hero Academia, which I wouldn't mind doing. That's when you like to Endeavor, Darby, Shigaraki, Stain, other characters like Twice, Mount Lady. We could do a video on that as well. I won't include the manga because I currently don't read the manga. I probably should, but I'm more of a watcher. Don't hate me, but I am tempted to start reading the My Hero Academia manga. But I could do one on that as well. And also, if you also want to see a My Hero Academia the strongest hero, character tier list, then also, once again, let me know down in the comments and I'll get on that for you. So 3 things I want you to let me know down in the comments. I want to gauge your opinion. Let me know what content you want to see on the strongest hero. I also want to know if you want to see a video doing all the characters in My Hero Academia anime wise, because we don't read the manga. And also, do you want to see a tier list of my tier list on the units in My Hero Academia the strongest hero? Let me know all that stuff in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. In terms of our tiers, we've got You're Not Endeavor, but of course Endeavor's my favorite character. This is essentially you're my favorite in class 1A. That's all this is. We've got top of the class, which I want to keep it in theme with the class thing going. We've got I like you. We've got you're alright, you're nothing special. And we've got Meh, which is I kind of don't care. Like you're there. Like I don't hate you, but you're just kind of there. You're just kind of there. This tier list also has not Endeavor. Jesus Christ, I wish it did. This has All Might and Aizawa in there as well. To be fair, Aizawa makes sense because he's a teacher. Also, All Might kind of makes sense. I mean, these two are in there, which is kind of cool. But I mean, he works in UA, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. And he's a mentor to Deku, so it kind of makes sense. We're actually gonna start with these two. We've got All Might first, which I love. Like I love this character. He's literally the embodiment of all stereotypical superheroes. Like the over the top muscles, the grin. I am here.
Have no fear, students. Because I am here.
And the dub, Christopher Sabat, the absolute king that also does Vegeta's voice. And Piccolo, to be fair, and a lot more. The absolute king. In the dub, he does such a good, the way he does his voice when he's in his, big, strong form. It's so over the top and well done. Like, I like it so much. It suits so much. And we're gonna put him top of the class. He's not my favorite, but he's such a good character. Like as I said, he just represents a lot of the stereotypical superhero stuff. I like it. It's not annoying. It's quite entertaining sometimes. He's also a very cool character. Like you had the fight with All for One. When he starts, his quirk starts to All for One for All starts kind of drain his body, and it's almost fully left to go to Deku. That was cool. He's just such a good character, and as I said, I just love the kind of over the top superhero tropes this guy has, especially in the English dub. As a Chris Sabat, what an absolute legend. Next one we got is Aizawa, again top of the class. He reminds me so much of Kakashi, and Kakashi's such a dope character from Naruto. I mean, he's just so good. My guy is so laid back. Like he wanders around sometimes in a sleeping bag. He is the embodiment of me. Like I don't go around sleeping in sleeping bags like in random places. Okay, like that's not what I meant. Like I have a bed. It's like right behind me. If you didn't know, he's just so laid back and chilled. Like my guy, literally, he just don't care. He don't care. Yeah, he looks like he's high off the time, but he's just such a dope character as well. When shit hits the fan, like when they attacked the I can't remember the facility, but when they're in that facility and he essentially fights Nomu. Yeah, to be fair, he gets a bit battered, but when stuff gets serious, like Kakashi, shit gets serious, and he's so dope. His quirk's so cool as well. Like, Eraserhead, he basically stops your quirk working. The stuff he does with the bandages, he's just such a cool character. And I mean, it reminds me of Kakashi so much. Laid back. When he gets serious, he gets serious, and when he gets serious, he's dope. His quirk's cool. He's just a cool character, man. He's just a cool character. Next, we've got Kirishima. No, sorry, we've got Kaminari. I think he's alright. He's nothing special. I think for the most part, he's quite comedic. Like he's comedic relief. His whole quirk is, electricity. He uses it too much. He ends up doping out. Like he's just, do you know what I mean? Like it's just funny. He's just a funny character. Like he's nothing special. Like he's literally there. He's there for comedic relief for the most part. Like he's just there, and when he is there, he's funny. He's funny. Like it's just like he's the only one in the entire series who's when he uses his quirk too much, he dopes out. He dopes out. He spaces out. Like it's just funny. It's just cool. Yeah, but so he's in alright. Then we got Kirishima. I actually really like Kirishima. I do really like Kirishima. Actually, no, we're gonna put him in alright. We're gonna put him alright. We're gonna put because of the way this is working. Because of the rest of the characters and the way we're gonna do this. He's got to go in the top of like alright. He's a cool character. Like again, he isn't overly like he isn't. He's alright. Like he's nothing special. I think he's kind of cool. I like the name Red Riot. I don't know why. I actually really like that name for his hero, like Red Riot. It's actually quite cool. Not to mention, he just looks so dope when my guy gets that. I almost said it. I was gonna say when he gets hard.
What? What the fuck?
But I mean, I've said it now. But oh no, when he such a child. You know what I mean? When he turns to stone, it just looks dope. There's also that part where they were doing, I think, the provisional stuff where they went to the agencies to like train on the heroes, and he done that bit where he had. I can't remember. I think he fought a random. Did he fight around? I can't remember. But he fought a villain in an alley, and it was just such a dope fight. Like, he just looks dope. Like he reminds me of the Thing from Fantastic Four. Like I know that's quite vague because they're both made of stone. He's an alright character, but he's like the best of the alright characters. And as I said, for some reason I like the name Red Riot. I like the name Red Riot. Like he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. But from the way we got to do this, he's got to go in alright. Next we got Tokoyami. I like him, No, he can't. He got to go here. He's a cool character. One, I like his voice. His English dub voice is dope. I love the deepness. Like, yeah, it's English dope. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the English and Japanese voice actors are great for this show. But for some reason, his English voice is just extra deep. He's a bird man, which I think is cool. His quirks really dope. Like the way the shadow thing works. Or should I say, dark shadow. I like how they kind of didn't just make him be able to use just like a shadow version of himself. I like how dark shadow is basically his own thing. Dark Shadow is almost like his own character. Like it's an extension of him, which I really like. How it's almost like two different characters. I like that a lot. His thing's just cool the way it works. When it kind of goes over him like armor. You have like his rage moments, which is dope. Not only that, it's just his hero name is Sokoyomi. And as a Naruto fan, and that being one of Itachi's moves, I don't know. I don't know. It's so small and it doesn't mean anything, but I just think it's dope. Like Sokoyomi, like the Genjutsu that Itachi does is so dope in Naruto. I keep saying dope. What's wrong with me? It's so cool in Naruto, and I don't know. I respect it. It's a cool name. It's a cool name. But yeah, he's a decent character. He's a decent character. I actually really do like him. Then we've got Sero, and my guy can shoot sellotape. He's kind of like Spider-Man. Yeah. He's dressed like he's riding a bike. Yeah, I don't care. Like I don't care. We've also then got Shinzo. I actually quite like Shinzo as well. I think his quirk's quite original. I know that doesn't make sense because a lot of them are original, but it's quite unique when you think about things. We're gonna put him here. Like his quirks, like it's brainwashing. Usually you think about that as like a villain's type of quirk, but I don't know. Ever since he got like that mouthpiece thing he's got now to kind of help him with it, I think his design looks cool. I like his kind of character development of like now, like kind of like get that motivation. Like, I want to be a hero. Like, I want to do this. Not to mention he's training under Aizawa, which I think is cool in itself. There's so much potential there. Which I mean, if you read the manga, I mean you probably know what's going on. So yeah, please don't spoil it. I'll get there. Just please. I'll get there. Okay, I'll get there. But yeah, I think he's a kind of cool character, and it's now he's using like the bandage things, which I think is quite cool. I said in itself, him training under Azara, I think is dope. But yeah, it's quite it's different. Do you know what I mean? Like when you think of brainwashing, you don't think of a hero having that power, or in my hero's case, that quirk. I think it's quite cool, and I said his character development's actually been really good, well, in terms of like his motivations and stuff. He's quite a cool character. I'm really interested to see where it goes. Again, if I read the manga, I'd probably know where it goes to, and what happens. But I'm curious in terms of the anime. I'm curious as to where it goes. Next, we got Deku, of course, the main character. We're gonna put him down. No, I'm joking. We're gonna put him up here, the top of like he kind of has to go there. He's our main character. I mean, I've done film studies when I was in sixth form or college. Um, so I kind of understand the tropes of he's our main character. We're kind of meant to like him, but I mean it's kind of like typical hero like superhero tropes, which is it reminds me of like Peter Parker and Spider-Man. The plucky kind of kid who's like, nice and kind, doesn't really have much going for him, literally has no quirk, then gets given to him because he has like the values, like he wants to be a hero so much, he wants to be so much like All Might. He's generally a good guy, like he's a good character. And then he gets the quirk, he's trying to train to like be the best he can be. You got your bumps in the road, you can only use 20% of all for one, not all for one, one for all currently in the anime. And he's trying to train to be better. What's going on in the anime right now, I think it's dope. But yeah, it's like that plucky, happy-go-lucky character that then gets his power and then just becomes your like the good hero that everyone likes. And that's exactly what Deku is. I said it reminds me of Spider-Man, like Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and I actually just really like that so much. Like Spider-Man, I used to love Spider-Man as a kid. I mean, that's no why there's no question as to why I like Deku. Not to mention he's had some sick moments like against Muscular. I mean, that's literally I'm literally going to use it for this video now. I mean, I've been using it quite a lot because I like that transition one a lot. I like the transitional bit on the subscribe on the punch. I'm going to use that one. I'm going to make sure I use that one for this video where I do like the subscribe thing, where that fight against Muscular was cool, where he's protecting that kid. I can't remember his name. Like he's had some sick moments. My guy's literally broken bones to save people, even though he knows he's ruining himself. Like he's a good character. I said it reminds me of Spider-Man a hell of a lot. Then we got Bakugo. I like him, but here's the thing. I like his character in terms of what they're doing with it. Like, it makes sense and it works. And it works so well that he annoys me. Like, that's the point. Like, Bakugo is literally... in every anime where there's a rivalry, you have to have two sides of the same coin. They both want the same thing. They just kind of... Bakugo ain't a bad guy. But my guy's a hero shouting out murder and shit. Like, you can't do that. But, like, he wants to be like All Might. Like, All Might used to be one of his favorite heroes when he was a kid. He goes a little bit a different way about it. Like, he's not a bad guy. He isn't, he isn't an anti-hero. He's a bit more aggressive. We'll put it that way. Like, his character development currently in the anime, like, the class 1A and 1B fights, where he's like, if I need help, or if you need help, sorry, excuse me, if I need help, I'll save you. And then you're thinking, oh, that's it. But that's when the character development kicks in, where he goes, if I need help, I know you'll save me. Like, it's so nicely done in his own way. And yeah, I mean, again, I find him annoying sometimes. Comes just like, can you just leave Deku alone, my guy? But it's just one of those things of like the rivalry, two sides of the same coin. They go, they're completely different, but they have the same goal. And he has good intentions. It's a good character, and I think he's kind of meant to annoy you, like a little bit. You're like, oh, come on, man, cut him some slack. But he's a good character. He's a good character. It's just, as I said, it's that kind of similarity to Deku, but also being kind of polar opposites in how they go about it. He's decent. Plus, his quirk is also cool. Like, my guy literally sweats and fires explosions from his hand. Who doesn't want to do that? When I sweat, I just got to wipe off the tissue. Like, it's just as simple as the way it works. Then we've got Koda. Do you know what? I'm going to put him here. I would put him here because he's just there. He's there. He can speak to birds and animals and stuff. I'm going to put him here, like at the very bottom of eye, because I find this guy to be incredibly cute. My guy is so innocent. Like, he's just adorbs, man. He's just adorbs. As simple as that. He's just adorbs. I have nothing else to say about him. We have Jiro. Again, she's alright. She's kind of cool in terms of like personality and stuff. Her things kind of, again, her quirks. It's kind of cool quirk. With the sound waves, plugging her like actual earphone jacks into the floor and stuff. Other than that, I mean, again, she's kind of an alright character. I was like, the quirk's kind of cool. Other than that, yeah, she's just kind of alright to me, if I'm being honest. Then we got Ojiro. Again, he's just kind of alright to me. It's just he's kind of there. Maybe we'll see a bit more of him in the anime soon. Maybe again in the manga, which again I know I should read. Maybe we see a little bit more of these, and maybe my opinion will change. You know, he kind of reminds me of Rock Lee a little bit. Just actually, I say that I think it's just because he fights. Like he has a tail. Like all he is, he has a tail. That's mainly his quirk. He has a tail. He's alright. I don't have anything to say about him. I mean, his trim's a bit messy, but we move. We've got Shoji again. He's alright. He's alright. I'm gonna put him here. No, let me sort these. Not that. Not that. Shoji's alright as well. I like his design. He actually looks quite cool. You know, he can grow out limbs and stuff, and you know, again, his quirks eye in itself, like it's a mediocre quirk in my opinion. I just think he looks cool with the whole like mask and stuff. Other than that, yeah. I mean, some of these characters, you know, you can tell they're side characters, but they have their own little moments, but not enough for me to like move them up here. Then we have Ashido again. It's just me putting a lot of them in eye, isn't it? Again, she shoots acid. Kind of cool. You know, I don't have anything else to say about it. Oh, Mineta, I love Mineta. I love Mineta. Like, I generally love him. Like, I love him. He's so funny. He's so fun. Like, he's the typical anime perv. He's so fun. And I love his super. Like, I actually love his super. Grape juice. What's it? Grape juice. Like, I love his name so like literally like there's a picture of him I've seen before. He's just standing there with a blank like that blank expression with just a thumbs up. I actually love it. He's just so funny. Like I mean, he throws like I'm not gonna say it. He throws like purple ball things. I mean, it's quite so it's all right, but I love his name and the way he looks as well. I love the way he looks. It's so stupid. Like he's just such a funny character. He's there fully for comedic effect. He's just such a funny character. Like I love him. I love him. And his name's Grape Juice. Who doesn't want to be called Grape Juice? I mean, what a guy, man. We got Momo. We got Yaoyorozu. I actually like Yaoyorozu. He's like your typical kind of like goody two shoes character that just wants to do well and like she's just a nice character. And like there was that bit with Todoroki where they did kind of the joint thing. I think where they had I think handcuffed the heroes, not the heroes, the teachers. And she just, you know, that she has that bit where she's just like, I'm not good enough and all that. And Todoroki's like, nah, basically believe in yourself. You believe you will achieve. And I don't know, she's just good. She's just good. She's just a good character. Like, she's a good person, and I respect it. I mean, she can make anything as well. She literally just put like if she's just chilling there and she's just like, I'm tired, chair, buff. Ah, I'm hungry, chips. Oh, no, I'm not American. Crisps. I just think she's just a character. She's a good character. She's a very good character. We've got Uraraka, absolute bay. Bay. She is bay. I don't prefer her over Grape Juice though. Grape Juice is a different breed. Like, he needs his own category. Like what am I doing? Uraraka is bay. The recent bit in the anime where she saves Deku, where the black whip's coming out and he can't control it. Bay. That is bay movements. Like Deku's in trouble. What does she do? No hesitation. Flies up, grabs him, holds it. Like, I'm here for you, baby. Like she's she's bay. She's bay. Like absolute bay. What a character. Her quirk is quite cool as well, like the zero gravity thing. But like she's just a bay character to Deku. Like you can't knock it. It's so good. Like it's bay. It's wifey material. Deku, sort out. Get her some flowers or something. She deserves it. Then we got Sato. I don't care about this dude. Like he makes cakes and eats like sugar rush and gets. I mean, to be fair, I would love that quirk in real life. Just quickly wham down like a whole cake and then bang, I'm like superpowers. Other than that, I don't care. Like he's just there. He's just there. He's just there. Like these two characters are a level of their own of just you're just there. You're there. You're there to make up class numbers, unfortunately. Like he would be down here as well, but I just think he's so adorbs that I can't do that. Then we got Todoroki. Todoroki is the You're Not Endeavor bot, and I know it seems kind of stupid because yeah, that's his son. Todoroki is my favorite character until Endeavor became my favorite character. Like, obviously, we didn't see a lot of Endeavor in like the first bit, and he was kind of a douche, which gave me Vegeta vibes. Like a lot of Vegeta vibes. I said Vegeta was a villain originally. But yeah, and then I mean, I could talk about Endeavor as why he's my favorite character, but we're not here for that. We're here for the class 1A. 1A, guys. But yeah, Shoto is. I mean, it might be in the manga, but I want to see more. I want to see more character development from. I really want to see more. Again, that could be the case in the manga. I know they're kind of touching on it right now with Endeavor having his character development, which again, it gives me Vegeta vibes. And Vegeta's my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, hence why Endeavor's probably my favorite character. The kind of whole redemption thing. Not to mention he's just dope. But yeah, Shoto in general was just so cool to start off with. Like, kind of mysterious character you don't get a lot from. He's got quite a dark backstory. I really, again, this probably happened in the manga and they're kind of touching on the anime. I really hope they expand that a hell of a lot. Like, now he wants to learn under it, like under Endeavor, to learn like more about making his fire stronger. He had that whole part in the beginning where he didn't want to use his fire because of what happened when he was a kid with Endeavor, so he just used his ice. Then he had that fight with Deku where he told him like, use both. This is your own. Make it your own. That was dope. Where he had both of them. He's just a cool character, and again, I hope it's coming soon where they expand on him a lot more, and like he kind of just has a bit more about him. Because right now he's just, again, he's kind of like that expressionless kind of just blank character, but that just has so much going for him in terms of like character development, stuff they can expand on. He's got that dark, interesting backstory. His dad's Endeavor. Like, there's so much to go with him. And again, he's just so cool. Like, his quirk is just generally cool. He has two. He's one of the only dudes here that has two, barring Deku now, but he's one of the only dudes that has two. Fire and ice. Everything nice. So yeah, I mean, he's dope. He's dope. We've got Tenya, Big Eater.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I like Eater. He's basically the male version of Momo, of Yaoyorozu. Of course, there's that whole thing with his brother as well, like you know, with Stain, and he kind of wants to like live up to how good his brother was. He took the name in Ingenium. I can't remember which one it is. Let me know down in the comments. Which I think was quite cool. And yeah, he's the male version of Momo to me a little bit. Like, you know, wants to do the best. He's like the goody two shoes of the class, but like he's just a nice guy. He's a good character. Like, and then I said, you had the bit with his brother where he wants to live up to the name. You know, he just wants to do the best, and you just got to respect that. When you just want to do the best and be the best person you can be, you just got to respect it. You got to respect it. Then we got I can't even remember her name. I'm just gonna call you Toru. You're just there, like you're generally invisible. I mean, it's cool. Who doesn't want to be invisible? But like, you're just there. Like, maybe the you know, the when they were drawing the manga, maybe they just got bored of making all these characters. They're just like, we're gonna make someone invisible so it saves me some time. She's just there. She's just there. We got Sue. She's alright as well. I kind of like how she's literally completely a frog. Like, she literally talks like this. Again, to me, she's an alright character. I like how she's literally the embodiment of a frog. And you know how that's her whole quirk is her being a frog. But yeah, she's kind of alright to me. And then we got this dude. You're just there. Like, he annoys me. He just kind of annoys me for the most part. Like, he annoys me. Like, I don't know why. He just annoys me.
My stomach hurt. Oh, my stomach hurt.
Like, okay. Like, I'll be a bit more respectful and put him up here. But like, he just shoots beams out of his like belly button. Literally all he does.
My stomach hurt. My stomach hurt.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really care about him. I just don't really care about him. But that's my class 1A tier list. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Who's your favorite character in My Hero Academia? Mine is obviously Endeavor in terms of class A. We're gonna go with Shoto, obviously. Yeah, there's a little bit of a different video. If you want to see more tier list on anime and stuff like that, I'll feel free to do so, especially if I've watched it. You know, if I haven't watched it, apologies. I'm getting around to watching a lot more anime. I've gone through this story already. But yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to see more anime tier lists like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, My Hero Academia, The Strongest Hero Units, as I said earlier, you know, what else have we got? Like Haikyuu, Demon Slayer, just to name a few. I can do those, man, because like Naruto was a big one for me growing up, so I could easily do one on Naruto. Yeah, let me know if you want to see more tier lists, because I said I do enjoy doing them. I think they're entertaining. I think they're quite fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and you know, if you want to see more, I said let me know down in the comments. But I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.